there's three things that I consistently focus on: faith, family, and freedom. We are in the process, ladies and gentlemen, in my opinion, of losing all three. We have successfully taken God out of our classrooms, we've taken God out of our boardrooms, and we've even taken God out of some of our churches. Our faith, our families, and our freedom in America are under attack. It doesn't make any difference what state you live in. We are America. Nebraska is America, and America is Nebraska. I had a chance in September, thanks to President Donald J. Trump, Stephen Miller, and Brandon Judd, to spend 3 days on our southern border. I wouldn't take any amount of money for the experience, the trip, and the time with our Border Patrol agents. And like our law officials, our patrolmen, our sheriffs, our policemen in Nebraska, we need to pray for our Border Patrol agents. Every single day, they are willing to give their life for us. And I can share with you that an open border on the southern part of this country does affect Nebraska. We have the results of undocumented illegal immigrants coming into our country, coming into every state, and with that, bringing the most chaotic, disruptive thing that can happen to us in America, and that is drugs all across the country. As I think about running for governor and becoming your next governor, one of the things I've learned in leadership is surround myself with people who have tremendous influence and who understand faith, family, and freedom. And I can't think of a more appropriate person than the Lieutenant Governor of the state of Nebraska, who has an incredible family. I had the chance to meet them a few weeks ago. He has an incredible spouse, an incredible lady in his house, and he has been an incredible leader in all facets of government in this state. And so it's a great honor and a great pleasure. Would you help me welcome to the podium the Lieutenant Governor of the state of Nebraska, Mike Foley.
Thank you, Mr. Herbster, for those kind remarks. Very generous of you. Many of you are aware that I ran for governor 8 years ago, and it was a fabulous experience. It really was. I didn't win, obviously. It was a fabulous experience because I got out across the state and really started to get to know the people of Nebraska and hear their concerns. And then through kind of a roundabout path, I eventually became Lieutenant Governor. And I've literally driven tens of thousands of miles over 8 years, going to every function I could possibly go to, represent the governor, of course. And what an experience it has been to meet the people of Nebraska, to get to know them, to hear them, to converse with them. It's been a great privilege to serve with Governor Ricketts. He's a very, very fine job. It's an honor to be associated with him. Over those years, I've gotten a sense of what people really care about. And this isn't exclusively true, but I think Nebraska, by and large, people are pro-life. They believe in traditional family structures. They want limited government. They're concerned about high taxation. They want great schools, a great university. And they want a future for their children and their grandchildren, so their kids can stay here and enjoy the good life of Nebraska. Well, having been a candidate for governor, I've watched this race probably more closely than many people are watching. I've gotten to know most of the candidates pretty well, had a chance to size them up, and people are asking me wherever I go, what about this governor's race? Who are you going to support? Well, today, I'm making my endorsement. I'm going to endorse Charles W. Herbster for the office of governor, and I'm going to work very, very hard campaign trail with him, if time permits, to get out there and try to rally conservative voters, particularly pro-life voters, to see if we can't get Charles Herbster in the governor's office. I think he'll make a great governor. He's a bold thinker, but he's also a very important element of humility. I've had a number of conversations with him, and he understands that the machinery of state government is very, very complicated. And he asks intelligent questions. He wants to learn, just as any business person would do, walking from the private sector to the public sector. So I've been very impressed by him. And at the end of the day, he is rock solid pro-life. That's a core issue for me. You know that. You know, as I reflect on my own career in politics, I often think to myself, you know, Mike Foley might be very well the most predictable politician in the state of Nebraska, because I will always do what I believe is in the best interest of pro-life. Always. I believe the vote for Charles Herbster is the best vote to advance the cause of life, build the culture of life in Nebraska. For those reasons, I'm supporting Charles Herbster. Proud to be associated with him, and we're going to push this thing through and see if we can't put him into the governor's office. So with that, I think we have time for a couple of questions, and then we'll move on.
Mr. Foley.
I'm gonna hop up here, sir. If you have a question, if you could just raise your hand. Judge Jordan, we'll start with you.
Mr. Foley, Mr. Pillen is saying that you came to him last year to be his lieutenant governor. He turned you down. So is your endorsement today sour grapes because he didn't get that job?
Well, I don't know what he said, but I'll just say this. The Pillen campaign and other campaigns have reached out to me. And that's fine. I'm flattered by that. And we've had a lot of conversations with those other candidates, and I've just decided Charles Herbster is the best choice. And anything beyond that would be a mischaracterization of that.
So he didn't turn you down?
No.
Any other questions?
Can you talk a little bit about how much time you spent together and how you came to the decision to endorse him?
Well, we've had a number of conversations. I don't know the exact number, but we've had quite a few phone conversations going back well over a year. And I've got as I get to know him better and better, I like him more and more all the time.
Anything else that you guys looking at?
Well, that's a conversation for another day. I'm going to be around the corner, hopefully, in the water side. That's the opposite. File for me. So I'm hoping to be a state auditor, and I have a very good working relationship with the governor. And if there's some other area that I can get service in, we'll look at that at the time. But right now, the job one is to be Charles Herbster elected to the governor's office.
We have time for one more question. What's your reaction hearing that the governor is disappointed in your decision and that it represents bad judgment?
Well, I think that the fact that certain people are pushing back so strongly indicates that they understand the seriousness of this endorsement. I'm flattered by it, quite honestly.
Well, thank you so much for your time, and we're going to wrap it at that, folks. Thank you.
Mr. Herbster, we have a couple of questions.